At 5, we're learning new information from court documents about a homicide Chesapeake police are calling a case of domestic violence.
Investigators say they found 58-year-old Valerie McElroy stabbed to death in her apartment on Robert Hall Boulevard Sunday night. Anthony Johnson is charged with first-degree murder. Tonight, her daughter is speaking out. Allison Basil shares that warning.
She just made sure to extend love and grace to everyone around her.
Candice Daniels says an early call on Monday changed her life forever.
My uncle told us that my mother was stabbed to death.
Chesapeake police say a welfare check on Sunday night led them to 58-year-old Valerie McElroy's apartment. Court documents say police officers entered through an open window and noticed a love seat blocking the front door. Inside paperwork says they found McElroy stabbed to death. Investigators also saw 61-year-old Anthony Johnson unconscious with a knife by his hand and injuries to his wrists and thighs. Police charged Johnson with first-degree murder. The documents say he is expected to make a full recovery, and they go on to say Johnson told police he doesn't know what happened or understand his charges.
They were seeing each other on and off. They were boyfriend and girlfriend at one time, but I know they broke it off.
Daniels says her mother had known Johnson for a few years. She says they didn't have any past issues, but over the last few weeks, her mother said Johnson was trying to come around more.
I was starting to hear about him popping up at my mother's job and showing up at her house unannounced.
Daniels says she wishes her mother confided in her more.
Me and my sister would always kind of tell her, like, we don't have a good feeling about him. And so I think when things started to get really real, she kind of held back from us.
She's urging people noticing any red flags in their relationships to let someone know before it's too late.
Because had I known, I would have dropped everything and went down to Virginia to get my mother to make sure that she was safe if I would have known that it was this severe.
In Chesapeake, Allison Basil, 13 News Now.
Hampton Roads has several domestic violence resources, including the Samaritan House organization. Leaders there say they see an uptick in domestic violence incidents during the holiday season with increased drinking and family stress. But they are also still seeing impacts from mental health and housing issues created by the pandemic. If someone is nervous about getting help, Samaritan House Executive Director Robin Gauthier says they can just start with a phone call.
Call a hotline and talk to someone. It doesn't mean you have to be committed to doing anything, to coming in. You don't have to, have shelter. You don't have to, enter any of our shelter. Just to enter some of our service provisions, you can speak with a victim advocate who can safety plan with you and can do a lethality assessment and say, hey, these are the danger signs.
Now you can reach the Samaritan House's 24-hour crisis hotline at 757-430-2120.